Hello survivors, welcome to a brand new silly Saturday Soulstone survivor video. Today we actually not going to do anything silly, we're going to do something to help all of you out. Now a lot of people are struggling to get yourselves the major Soulstones over here to finish the skill tree and collect all of the characters. Obviously you need the minor Soulstones and major Soulstones to unlock characters and to unlock all of the nodes in the skill tree. So I'm going to show you a little way to focus on farming just these. Obviously you've asked me in the comment sections, you know, what build to use, how to do it and all that stuff. And a lot of the time I'll end up saying just use quicksand totem or whatever the case is, but half the time, you know, if you're asking me to get major soulstones, you probably don't have the shaman or the machinist or any of the super strong characters unlocked yet. So I'm going to take it as if you don't have these characters unlocked. So we're going to use the Barbarian today, and we're actually going to run reroll mastery, material harvest, and efficient extraction. You actually don't need these because they don't really make a difference to getting major soulstones. The most important thing is to use the void fields over here, and I'll go over the curses now with you. But with the rest of the runes, we're running devastating blow, divine legacy, a vulnerable target for the easy critical strike chance in the beginning, and then battle proficiency for the extra damage. Now what's actually going to happen is we are going to run 3 skills on the Barbarian. We're going to run whirlwind, we're then going to run double slash. If you have heart-rending strike, then run double slash and heart-rending strike. But because this is an event skill and a lot of people haven't done the event yet, then I'm leaving this off of the build itself. So we're going to use double slash and whirlwind, and then we're going to use earthquake, which is an achievement to get. You should all have it by now. So we're going to go swing, and then skill chain into earth for the brittle on the earthquake. So let's get straight into it. The curses, as you can see, we've got 0 in 1. We've got clone army, unholy reinforcements in the second tier, and then that's what we kind of look for. We look for clone army and unholy reinforcements because that increases the amounts of elites that get spawned and increases how fast they spawn. This is required to make it go a lot faster. You don't need to have these, so if you want to make it even easier, you can reduce the clone army and this. You don't need them, it just helps it go faster. So if you want to farm fast, then this is what you take: clone army, unholy reinforcements, and house of the lords and council of the lords. So you'll see on every single one, as long as there's a clone army, house of the lords, and council of the lords, as well as unholy reinforcements, that's what we'll end up taking. So there we go, there's an example with all 4 of them. And then same thing, unholy reinforcements, clone army, unholy reinforcements. So it's 27 curse intensity. Let's go and see just how many we can get in about 20 odd minutes. Now we do want to actually go and chill in the bottom over here and in the corner so that we can get this going really quickly. Grabbing a magnetic or 2 will definitely make a difference. Now you can see we're on 113% critical strike chance. That's because of the vulnerable target. We're able to get max crit or 100% crit. We've actually got over that, which means there is a chance for us to deal double the crit damage. There's a 13% chance, or multi-crit, or true crit, whatever you want to call it. Over here, Leviathan's actually really good, since we don't need to move too much. If you're playing heart-rending strike, there you go, but we need that. Cast frequency, area of effect, and we're just looking for upgrades for the earthquake. Cast frequency for everything else, and multicast for them, and then everything else damage wise and all that's going to the earthquake skill, because brittle, very strong. Obviously you'll be a lot stronger if you're using the heart-rending strike, but we're not. Just gotta try and find double slash, that's all, but we're not receiving it. So I'm just gonna take a seismic slam for now, it doesn't really matter. Grab a crit, multicast. We don't need movement speed because we don't actually plan on moving too much. The point is to just defeat things as quickly as possible and go from there. I'm just going to swap to the savage swing so we can now start getting things. These we don't need, so I'm going to remove the damage for swing. Physical damage, I'll take it, but we don't need it. There's double slash, thank you very much. So we got all the skills we need, perfect. And now we just defeat all the Lords of the Void. And that's pretty much it. It's going to be you trying to defeat as many as possible, because every single Lord of the Void is going to drop a crystal. You don't need to pick all the crystals up. They're going to be vacuumed at the end of the round. We just want to stay in this corner and do as much as humanly possible. So no longer need that. Some defenses are good, but this is the most important stat that we're looking for. Swing to earth, and we're going to grab some HP there as well. Now, if you do have the quicksand totems, obviously just grabbing that is going to be the best option for you, but because I'm trying to make this very user-friendly, some people don't have them, so we're just doing a little build that everyone can use, and you can use it on any character. You can use the same concept on any character, where you just take two low tier skills or low cooldown skills and take a skill that deals decent damage. In this case, Brittle and Earthquake are really good. Quicksand Totem's obviously going to be a lot faster for you, but this is just a quick way to start getting it until you can efficiently farm with other characters. Grab the damages there. Area of effect, we're gonna not use them. We literally just need this, but let's see what else we can get while we're here. Multicast is actually beautiful, so we will take that, and we can keep going. So movement speed a little bit, increase the amount of rage we gain. We don't actually, that's perfect damage. We do get another Leviathan, so all of these are really good. We don't have a lot of locks, but you know, we'll use them, why not? And keep going. Grab some armor. Area of effects, and you'll start seeing the Lords of the Void just being ripped through more and more and more. Okay, more damage on the Earthquake. The point is for us to fill the entire screen with Earthquake, and also get XP to the point where we don't have to move to suck it all up. So we want to be able to level without having to move to do it. Alright, lots of damage for the Earthquake over there. A little bit more movement speed as well, because we've lost quite a lot from our not standing still, but from the Leviathan. I don't know why I couldn't think of it, but it is what it is. Increased damage, area of effect for the Earthquake. Area of effect for everything works as well. The best thing about this is your swing skills don't even need to hit the enemy. All of your damage is going to come from Earthquake.
Fool, your powers are mine now to control.
Area, critical damage. We re-roll till we find the skill chain. We'll take the damage for the swing skills as well, because it's just free damage, why not, when it's legendary. Although multicast chance is what we actually want, but it doesn't matter too much. Grab the damage there. Cast frequency, we need to get them to 0.2, so hopefully we can get even more than what we've got. There we go, there's a beautiful one.
I see you, evil one. Your darkness.
Grab laugh.
I sharpen my blade for this.
If we get ourselves to about 200% critical strike chance, if we do it very easily, then we're in a good spot as well. We don't have to necessarily do it, but if the game gives us nice rare critical strike chance upgrades, then we will definitely take them. Grab that, grab ourselves a bit of block, area of effect on the Earthquake as well. Now, obviously, if you have quicksand totems, they scale off of brittle stacks, so they're going to be far stronger. So do remember that if you do have them already as well, or if you have the machinist unlocked and stuff like that, you can grab the machinist's advanced tactics rune if you've got them. That helps with the brittle stacking for quicksand totem. But otherwise, just do this. As you can see, you can do it on any character. You can play with the Frozen Salvo build on the Sentinel that we used. You can run not arcane, finesse builds. it doesn't really matter as long as the build can do a decent amount of damage, or at least you've got the skill chain going. Like I mentioned, you're going to be good. But we're going to do this for about 20 minutes, see how many times we can go. And it's just going to get quicker and quicker the further we go. But eventually, I think at like around 6 or something, I think we land up losing quite a lot of damage. So there's a new thing in the game where it shows you when you go into an Overlord cycle how to reduce your visibility. So it says you can either do it in the options or you press I and O on the keyboard. I believe it's up and down on the D-pad for controller as well. And now we don't even need to sit in the corner, we literally just sit in the middle. But as you can see, we still need quite a bit more AoE in our skills. The funny thing is you can no longer see the blue circles for our earthquake, which is quite cool. So now it's literally just that. Actually, I don't know if that's a bug or not, but we can't see it anymore, which is pretty cool. I do want the area as well. Grab the multicast. Man, we don't even have that many locks, so I can't really do anything about that. But I think we do need quite a bit of area, so we're just going to focus on that as well. And here's where the elite, the whole point of the elite thing is the focus. So it says eliminate elite monsters to summon the Lords of the Void. So we needed more elites to be summoned, and that way we could get more and more Lords of the Void. So that's why we did it. Now you know we need the skill chain. I'll take area of effect as well. Multicast chance, cast frequencies, get the merciless over the bulwark, and we've got a lot more AoE now, which is fantastic. We do have quite a bit of bulwark as well. We should be able to hit quite a lot of it. But here you go. This is why we play this build. Fast frequencies on everything, more lethality. We can turn the visuals a little bit down because whirlwind does become quite hectic. Fast frequency, critical strike chance, maybe armor would be very good as well, but it is what it is. We don't really need to worry about it too much. And there we go. Multicasting, we're gonna go and get that. Grab the swing. And we need to at least get 100% a skill chain going. And all that means is every time we cast a swing skill, there's going to be an earthquake that casts as well. Sorry. Gosh, English. Alright, damage on earthquake, more health, more damage. The multicast on earthquake's good, but we'll just grab this multicast. And then we've got no more skill locks. So for the basis of this kind of thing, what you should do is actually grab endless refill instead of maybe efficient extraction or whatever the case may be. It's definitely going to make a big difference. And then we should actually be able to keep our ascension up the whole time. But there you go, the next stage is done. It took us a little bit of time, and we keep going until we can't go anymore. But that's already 8 stones per color. Done.
Built this place for blood, so let's spill some.
Yep, 8 per color. So we get multicasting from finesse, we get block chance, we get battle proficiency, we're getting some area of effect from the earthquake itself. We've got over 200% increased area of effect just from Earthquake's Colossal.
Each Soulstone.
Multicasting, cast frequency, laugh, more area. Skill chains at 80% now. There's 88%. Just grabbing the damage increases because the general damage increases are going to increase the damage of the Earthquake. It does increase the brittle damage, so it does help grabbing them. As you can see, it's 49, it goes up to 52. So the more damage we have, the more damage the brittle is going to do as well. And that's where we kind of get the damage coming from. Brittle's just broken in general, so that's why we go for it. But of course, if you have other skills, heart-rending strike, you add fragility into the mix as well, which is even more damage. Okay, let's go for block because we do have so much of it already. Area of effect for those and more critical strike chance. 165% is really good. Merciless.
Soulstone is now mine.
And here we go. Alright, we look for the skill chain. There we go. You grab the skill chain. Grab the block power because it was a rare one.
I'm gonna enjoy this, Lord of the Void.
And going by color, we've got one more set of bosses to do. Critical strike to max life enemies, some more crit damage, more movement speed, more damage, I guess. I mean, it's legendary.
I'll make this quick.
So you can see the damage is going to start slowing down, but that is okay. It's not the end of the world. I mean, it's taken us 7.5 minutes and we've already picked up quite a few major Soulstones, so 12 of them. So in 7 minutes we've unlocked a new character, or unlocked a whole lot of new things inside the skill tree. It just depends. You need 12 to unlock some of the new characters, some of them need 14 even. But you can do this to level up characters as well, although this one to level up characters is really bad. It's probably a lot better to use Titan Hunt. This is purely just to farm major Soulstones and nothing else, because the curses that we took and all that stuff affects the mineral drops. It affects everything in the game. So by deactivating some curses, we've made it easier so the enemies have less health and things like that. So it is easier to activate, I mean to get the Soulstones from the bosses, but it does make it different in a sense that you can now no longer get certain materials, or you can no longer do certain things and stuff like that. Area, cost, frequency, and damage. I'm actually going to go and remove area of effect now from everything. I don't think we need it anymore. We don't need the damage from those. I'm tired of Leviathan now as well. There's another swing, 100%. Let's go, I mean skill chain, not swing. Grab the skill chain. Grab the damage increase for area skills, which is fine. But we're just getting rid of the area of effect and the damage, so now we're going to start seeing more damage increases for the earthquake itself, which should definitely help us increase our damage overall. Alright, we just defeated those bosses and now you can see there's more of them spawning. Pretty good to occur. I like when that happens.
Come to me, hideous beast. I'll make this quick. I sharpened my blade for this.
We took a damage upgrade there, which we didn't need. Actually, we could grab some more magnetic still, because we're not auto picking up everything on the map. There we go. Go through the portal again. Grab the damage increase. It does increase whirlwind's damage, but you know it is increasing area damage, which is a tagging of earthquake. So earthquake is getting very, very strong there.
Light will always be our guide. Your Soulstone is...
Alright, multicasting is good. More of that, more cast frequency, more life, increase the damage of area of effect skills. I'll use my mouse again. Sorry guys, I have a habit of just using my keyboard, but it is what it is. Block power. Could run war tank as well, but obviously there's no rune space for that. So things are taking a little bit longer now. We are on 20 of each mat, but even if we can farm 24 of them, that would be really good. Nearly on 200% critical strike chance. We will grab up to 200% and then look at removing them. But there's more skill chain, more multicast, beautiful upgrades over there. Only 240% multicast on the skill itself, so there's definitely more damage to be had from that specific trait. There's 130% skill chain itself. Try and get to 200% skill chain even, and that's going to be amazing. 138%.
Let my blood and spirit join the ranks of legend. Through the darkness we rise.
Tick. That. More bulwark. More crit. Our critical strike chance is now on 200%, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Because there's no benefit. I mean, we still do quite a lot of critical damage, so there is a benefit to getting more, but it doesn't really matter too much. We also need to get to 0.2 second cooldown still on our whirlwind and our double slash, so getting more cast frequency is going to help. It also does help with the earthquake as well. So try and get all those stats.
I'm gonna enjoy this, Lord of the Void.
Okay, critical damage is beautiful to get. I just picked up more critical strike chance, like a silly person. I don't think we need more. We'll keep it at, if we had like form or anything like that, we would use it, but we don't. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Grab another swift. That's beautiful. More cast frequency. Got a 0.2 on the double slash now. Let's see. Merciless. Gonna lower the visibility because it's starting to get annoying.
Your Soulstone feeds my power. I see you, precious minerals.
Okay, things are getting harder. What happens if we go full visuals? Yeah, no, that's bad. Whirling strike, whirlwind, sorry, doesn't visibly appeal to me.
I sharpen my blade for this. It hungers for more.
Okay, grab ourselves increased rage. Oh man, this one's a tough one. We gotta go with the damage. There's a multicast for it anyway, so that's fine. Aptitude, more damage, and we're sitting at 76 damage. Obviously it does vary between our battle proficiency stacks, so our stacks over there. Grab more damage, more of that, more merciless.
Come here, beast. Face my axe.
Actually, an 81% chance to block, which is pretty neat. And we're probably not going to be able to go much further than this because we don't have a stacking damage skill. So if you were using quicksand, you could probably go much further. But because we wanted this to be a very beginner basic one, I think 6 is probably the limit you can get, but it took us 12 minutes to get there. But we'll see what our damage is like. Definitely still doing quite a decent chunk of damage. The only problem is we're actually lagging from skill chain now. Let's just see the boss damage. Boss damage is actually still pretty decent. But yeah, we'll have to call it after this. But you remember that is 6 times, well 7 times. So we're looking at 28 stones in about 15 minutes.
Come to me, hideous beast. I'll make this quick.
And you can keep doing this. You just go over and over again. It's better to rather do it in bursts. So for us to go now and start over to restart the game. Because as soon as it starts taking too long to defeat the bosses, it becomes very inefficient. You're actually wasting time when you could just restart, beat the first 4 bosses over and over again, and go from there. So it's literally going to take us about 15 minutes. We get a really good upgrade or a lot of major Soulstones, and you can go from there. So that's the plan. That's how you should run it. As soon as things don't start, you know, immediately dying, like now you can see the bosses aren't immediately dying. That's the sign for, okay, this is the level where, one, it's still comfortable to play it, so it's still easy to get the Soulstones. but it's time for us to call it quits and restart the farm session over again and spend another 15 or 16 minutes on the next restart, or whatever the case is. Or go unlock your next character, go unlock their weapons, go do Titan Hunt with them, get them to max level, and then go and farm the next lot of Soulstones that you need. So if this is the kind of thing that you want to see, if you want to see me do this on other characters for beginners, let me know, and we can definitely do that. But remember, it's mostly just the Soulstones, the major Soulstones that we're looking for in here, and this is just a really good way of doing it. And there you have it. In 14 minutes and 46 seconds, we have got 28 major Soulstones for everybody over there. So 28 of each one. We got 160 minor Soulstones. Remember, this isn't a number that you're really interested in because you're not going to get it. You're not actually focusing on this based on the curse intensity. And then also there is all of this juicy mats that you still get that you're going to need for weapon upgrades anyway. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the video. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.